Hello. So you are talking to the teacher how to help your child in the class to be integrated properly with the other children. There are some more tips you can give to the teacher, but be very careful. Don't make it overwhelming and slowly and nicely talk to her in a polite language, polite way, requesting her to help you and your child. So tell the teacher, first of all, to speak naturally. She or he should not be speaking loud, should not speak in words, should not break the whole sentence into words. Speak it naturally in a sentence. Also, to speak in short, simple sentences, not to exaggerate the mouth while speaking, not to go out of the way to make the child lip read and insist that the child looks at you, but just speak naturally like you talk to the other children. The only thing is, tell her, please don't speak very fast because this child needs the time to listen and understand and then take action accordingly. So the natural means that the child should be able to hear and the teacher should not be speaking even loud, not louder than her natural voice. Also, to speak in short, simple sentences and wait after every sentence a bit to give the time to the child to comprehend, to listen and understand what you have said. Also tell the teacher that when she is talking to the child, he should check comprehension. Has the child understood what he or she has said? So how do you check comprehension? You can give the teacher some tips. There are some questions the teacher can ask after giving instruction. For example, he or she can ask, what did you hear? What did I say? What will you do now? What are you going to do? What did I tell you to do? Can you repeat it, what I said? So this way, the teacher would know whether the child has understood what he or she said. Also, when giving instructions, teachers should be able to give some context. For example, the teacher suddenly says, open your drawer, put all the books back in the drawer, pack up your bags, take your water bottle and stand in the passage, make a queue, we are going to canteen for lunch. Your child may not be able to understand all this in one go, may not even have that much auditory memory. So tell the teacher, please repeat it and give some context. For example, the first sentence she should say is, this is lunch time. Pack up your bags, take your water bottle and go to the passage, make a line. We are going to canteen to have lunch. The child will understand because the speed is little slow, because the sentences are short and simple and the child has to understand one sentence at a time. And the sequence also the child can understand. Also, when you are talking to the child, see that the child is listening properly before you talk to the child. So you can use the child's name to get the child's attention to what you want to tell the child. Another thing you have to see is that you should encourage, as a teacher, you should encourage the child to ask questions. If the child has not understood anything, the child raises the hand, please allow him to raise hand, allow him to ask question. And if you don't have time or you don't think the question is relevant, say meet me after the class. But please try to reply and help the child to understand, answer all his questions. Also encourage the interaction. the spoken language interaction of your child with other children. So, how can the teacher encourage that? For example, the teacher wants to tell someone to close the door because the door is open and the noise is coming in. So, the teacher wants to tell your child, rather than telling your child, close the door, the teacher can say, ask your buddy to close the door. Tell Manoj to close the door. So then the child will have to repeat what you have said. And then you will know whether the child has understood or not. And this is the comprehension check, which can be used very clearly, and also interaction with other children. This will give an opportunity to the child to have confidence to talk to the other children and give instructions to them also. Be careful that your child cannot hear better in noise. So the teacher should know that this child will have some difficulty in understanding language if there is a background noise. So somehow, if it is possible, avoid the background noise. Or what the teacher can do is call the child closer to her. She can say, come in front, I want to talk to you. We don't expect the teacher to go to every child to talk, right? So she can call the child right in front and then give instructions to the child will understand. And also, if the child does not understand the instructions, the teacher can rephrase the instruction, say the same thing with different words, and the child will understand. This will also help the child to have confidence and talk to everyone. Teachers should be advised to use FM system or mini mic or whatever assistive listening devices available, accessories available with the child. The teacher should be cooperative to use that, and it is for you to request to the teacher to cooperate to help the child to listen better. Ask for regular meetings with the parents. Fix a date and time whenever you can meet, whenever it is convenient to the teacher to meet the parents. So that parents can tell the teacher, please fix a particular time. I would like to meet you regularly. I will not take your much time, not more than 15-20 minutes. So whatever time is convenient to you, I will fix that time and keep myself free. Also tell the teacher, if there is a problem and you want to change the meeting or the time or the date, then please send a message at this number or call this number so that the meeting can be rearranged. This will also give some freedom to the teacher about the time and all, and the teacher will be willing to meet you for accordingly. Tell the teacher to give duties to the child and include the child in other curricular activities. There are always duties given to monitor and assistant monitor, and the monitor gives duties to the other children. So request the monitor to give duties to your child also, so the child gets a chance to interact with other children and will have confidence to be useful or beneficial in some way. Encourage the child to take part in different curricular activities. Even if the child fails, it's all right. My child might be running a race and coming last in the race, but I would like the child to be participating in the race and coming last rather than not getting participation in the race, right? So, the teacher should allow the child, encourage the child to take part in different curricular activities, not just to win, but to do a teamwork or collaboration with other children. What else? Yes, please. Allow the child to change batteries. It has been seen that sometimes the teachers think, or maybe it is true in some cases, that the children want to avoid the assignment or the work going on in the class and take it as an excuse to say that I want to go out and change my batteries. So the teachers allow them to go. Now, talk to your child not to do that and tell the teacher, please, whenever my child wants to change the batteries, please allow the child to change the batteries, because otherwise the child will not be able to listen to you or understand anything, and the child will disrupt or disturb other children around him or her also. So this way the teacher will understand and allow the child to change the batteries. Of course, the teacher would know if the child is asking too frequent times to change the battery, then there is a parent's diary with the teacher. She can write in that, please check, your child is going for changing batteries too often. So the mother, as a mother, you have the duty to check what is wrong. Is it really something wrong that the child has to change batteries, or is the child really finding excuse to get out of the class? Okay, so there is so much teacher can do to help your child to be integrated, but it is your responsibility to develop that relationship, that rapport with the child and the parent and the teacher, all three. And you have to build a rapport, especially with the teacher, so that the teacher is compliant and is cooperative to you. Thank you. Try these tips, talk to the teachers, and if you get some question from teachers or some resistance from teachers, write in the comment section and I will help you. Thank you.